So we have two new stages here on the new PvE event here, which is like I guess a gimmick battle event here. Where obviously, you know, each one of these fights you have a different ability or strategy you have to take on here. So for this one here, it's a little bit different to obviously the past two. So this one here is mainly about switching, right? So every time you switch here, you obviously get a Dragon Ball, which is very crucial to this fight. So what you want to aim for here is switching as many times as possible. I think you need to do, is it 9 switches for the challenge? I can't remember because this is pre-recorded, this one. But yeah, basically if you switch as much as you can, that's, you know, what you want to aim for. Or keep swapping to either Krillin, Gohan, whichever one you got here. Because doing that, you're also getting a Dragon Ball. The reason why you want to do this is obviously the more Dragon Balls you get, eventually you can get Goku transformed to Super Saiyan. Which, I'm a bit confused why here it didn't quite trigger it. It's meant to, but maybe I forgot to look at one part. Maybe it was like a certain time again, has to be as well. But basically, doing that is your main goal, and try not to hit. I think you can't afford to lose 4 million damage. So it's not too hard of a fight here as long as you're very careful on, you know, who gets hit and stuff like that. So you can take a few hits here and there, but try not to get below 4 mil overall damage. But eventually when you do get to transform into Goku, which comes up fairly soon, I think it is, he pretty much just destroys the fight. So as soon as you get up to Super Saiyan Goku, it's just an easy win sort of thing. The other challenges, I can't remember what else I needed. Because I think this was my second attempt here. I got it on the first attempt, but I didn't get all the challenges done in one run. But this one here does cover. I think all I needed was a switch 6 times, whatever it was. And then don't lose 4 mil HP. So, like I said, it wasn't too difficult. It's just mainly focusing on your switching. And also be careful because Frieza can do a lot of damage. So be very careful. And that, not really to Goku, mainly to Gohan and Krillin. But as you can see, I think he pretty much nearly destroys him with the blue card. Yeah, he does. I don't think there was any other challenges. I think I'll show you at the end here. The next stage that I will show you is probably the harder one, which is the Broly fight. So I think I did show the challenges here, what we have to do when it eventually loads. So yeah, there you go there. Oh, and you have to do it without Rising Rush as well, which isn't too hard, like I said. Right, now we've got the Broly fight here. Now the Broly fight took me a few attempts to do here. This was a little bit harder to do. Basically the strategy was eventually the way I worked out a bit faster. Is, because another thing as well that I did, well I did it, I guess I've done this twice. So the first run here I did, I think Frieza died. No, it wasn't Frieza died, it was because I didn't use the main ability twice. So I did use Frieza's main ability here very early to transform. Which is good and bad because he does gain a little bit more HP. Which obviously makes the fight a little bit easier. Because your main objective is try and last as long as you can with Frieza. I did have Dende here. I probably didn't need Dende. But he does obviously help just sort of break up the fight and heal up. Just in case you need it. So the main thing you want to do with Frieza is obviously survive as long as you can. Until the timer count runs up and you can switch to Goku and Vegeta. Then with Goku and Vegeta, you want to try and get up to Gogeta as soon as possible. So you want to keep switching as fast as you can. Which I'll show you when I get to that in a minute. But yeah, Frieza can do fairly well here regardless. Because like I said, he tanks a fair lot. And he also recovers full HP on his main ability. So as long as you sort of plan it out when to use your main ability and stuff like that, it's a fairly easy fight. And for some reason this one, the bot Broly here was a bit slow. Usually on these sort of hard events they just attack non-stop. For this one here, just sort of glitched out. That's why I kept dodging for a bit then. But it's good for me because I can use that time to waste the time accounts to eventually get up to, you know, switch to Goku and Vegeta. So, this one here on the challenges, I don't think there was any HP requirements. So you can afford to get Frieza fairly low. Obviously you still have to without a casualty, which I do show in this one here in this run. Like I said, Dende does help out a little bit here, but you probably don't need him. My Dende isn't full maxed on the support either, so don't worry about that. That's not too much of it. I think it's on level 30. That's about it. But when we eventually do change to Goku Vegeta, you can sort of see the main objective I do here. So, obviously use a green card. I can't remember when I use it, but it does obviously speed up the switches here. But like I said, as soon as you have to go Gogeta, the fight is just super easy. So it's pretty much exactly like the previous one I just showed in the video. As soon as you get up to Super Saiyan Goku, super easy fight. As soon as you get up to Blue Gogeta here, it's just walk in the park. But with Gogeta as well, I do want to mention, just be very careful if you're doing this, like the run one challenge. All the challenges one run. Is you do need to use a blue card with Gogeta. And you'll see when I get up to it in a minute with Gogeta. Because he's Strike, and that just does so much damage. So that's why I say, just be a little bit careful if you try and do it in one run. Because if you're trying to save a blue card, or wait to use the main ability and then go all out. But you'll see soon anyway how much damage he does, and he can tank quite a fair bit as well. Not as much as Frieza probably, but he can still, as you can see here, he just destroys. And when you get the chain on effect here as well, he does even more. I wait a little bit here, like I said, because I'm trying to show you can get the blue card in the same run here. And, you know, like you can see, Gogeta Blue can easily tank this, so it's not... I mean, this part here I was a little bit scared if we're going to get one shot here with a special move. With the ult here, but we survived. But, like I said, it's just... If I wasn't worried about getting the blue card for the challenge, it would be super easy because it's just a chain effect. Did I actually do it? Maybe I didn't get it done. No, maybe in the last one I did get the blue one done, that's right. Because I think this one, I still missed out on one challenge, which is the main ability too. So I think I got the special move one in the last run I did. Let me see the challenges here. Like I said, you can still easily get done in one run. It's just, I messed up getting the main ability twice, I think it was. Yeah, main ability twice. But yeah, that's pretty much the whole fight. And as you can see, we've got all the challenges done there, so there's a title. Like I said, it is fairly easy to do these fights. You just have to be very careful on the strategy. As soon as you get the strategy down pat, it's super easy to do. But if you guys need any more help with this sort of challenges and that, just leave a comment down below. And if you guys like this video and you want to see more, please like and subscribe. And I see you all in the next one.